The Scorpion King situation just keeps getting better, because what do you mean these guys put on one of the best concerts in South Africa for the longest time? I mean, come on guys, people on the internet left, right and center were absolutely praising this event and the production that was put on. Let's not even speak about the pictures and the videography, because it was absolutely top tier. Simply chef's kiss. And for those who missed it, it was absolute chaos over here at Loftus Stadium, because not only did you have students running up and down trying to get to the event, but then you also had traffic from people coming all over South Africa to experience this event. Now, while you did get people who were trying to cost out in the event, and it's probably because they didn't have money to go to the event.
Let's be honest, Scorpion Kings is gonna be boring. It's gonna be boring. I feel like it's one of the most overhyped things since Lama Russia. Hey, so trust me, when you go there, you're gonna be bored. So you might as well give me your ticket, because I don't mind being bored. I'm trying to help you because, I don't want you to, what I'm saying, feel like you wasted your money.
People in these comment sections were absolutely not having it. Look, I'm not gonna lie, the Scorpion Kings coming to Loftus Stadium was clearly a cultural event, because people were coming from left, right and center all over South Africa. I mean, even my mom called to ask me if I'm going to Scorpion Kings myself. However, unfortunately, I didn't have 6,000 Rand to spend on a ticket. But probably the craziest part of this entire Scorpion Kings event were the students themselves, because many of you might not know, but a lot of the students were actually writing the following morning. So many of them were trying to devise a plan as to how exactly we're going to enjoy Scorpion Kings on Friday night, but it was still going to be fresh enough to write on Saturday morning.
Scorpion Kings Saturday, and then Saturday question people how was Scorpion Kings? No. Ni sile, ni feel pressure, basically sick note, to take sick note submit by you because bazo check kakhulu manje ba sick note because of the Scorpion Kings.
It was a complete and utter disaster. I mean, this event was absolutely crazy, because you even had a moment where Casper Nyovest would have a complete spiritual moment on stage talking about his love for Christ and trying to save as many people in the audience as possible.
I gave my life to Jesus Christ. Let me tell you something. If you are in the crowd and you're going through something, if you're in the crowd and you're depressed, you're taking pills, you got other sicknesses, the doctors are telling you it's over. It's not over. There's a name above all names. His name is Jesus Christ. Call on him today. You don't have to go to church to call on God. He is right here. I want you to join me in the song right now and say,
this was quite honestly spiritual movement. And by spiritual, I mean in the South African sense. Our music runs in our DNA. It's a unique sound that you can't find anywhere around the world. Many people try to replicate it. Many people try to imitate it, but it is a completely unique South African thing. And this event proved exactly why South African music is bar none. I mean, there was even a moment during the event where the artists would pay tribute to Mpura. And if you don't know who Mpura is, well, Umongezi Thomas was known professionally as Mpura, and he was a South African rapper, a fashion designer, as well as a record producer. And he was best known for these songs, Umsebenzi Wethu, and also one of his most popular songs, Impilo Yase Santini. And you had many people paying their respect to the late legend in the comments of these videos, with one comment saying, Fethu, this was the show of the year, in 2,300 likes. God still owes us for taking Mpura. Mpura. And even a chilling comment that would say, the kneeling gave me goosebumps, getting 1,000 likes. Now, while you would have many people actually praising this performance and the display that was at hand, you would have some people saying, Uti, it seems like the Scorpion Kings must be involved with some sort of Illuminati. And this is evident in one video that was posted, and this post would have a caption saying, are we witnessing it? I'm so excited. There was always a conspiracy, but tonight we see it live. But people in the comments would push back against this narrative, because one comment would say, post the other clip of DJ Maphorisa's mother praying to Jesus as well. And you would even get another comment saying, in this case, I do respect Casper for destroying Iplani. And this is in reference to the fact that Casper Nyovest praising Jesus destroyed the quote-unquote Illuminati plan of the Scorpion Kings. But you would get an interesting comment that would say, those are pyramids of Egypt, but you'll hear the woke ones saying it's the Illuminati. Music concerts are Illuminati gigs, period, gaining 650 likes. But even a more cryptic comment saying, Uma ufuna idaimane limnyama, there is a price to pay. Fame is not free. And this is obviously in reference to the song Price to Pay by Black Diamond. I mean, guys, when we remove the conspiracy theories, when we remove the theatrics, when we remove the hate, when we remove the jealousy, this concert genuinely seemed like one of the best concerts ever made in South Africa. I genuinely can't think of a time, a cultural moment as significant as Scorpion Kings in the last 5 years. This concert was a masterclass of the South African sound, as pure and authentic as it is. There is just simply no replacing
Now,
us.
Irregula would say this was not only a celebration of the Scorpion Kings, but a celebration of the South African sound. Well, understand that we may say Amapiano to the world, but the difference between the international audience and the national audience is that we have a spiritual connection to the music. These songs mean something to us, man. We say no DNA, just RSA, because the music runs within our blood. It is a spiritual experience, a cultural experience. So I understand. And that's why we will forever, ever, ever be grateful to the Scorpion Kings. Kabza the Small. And DJ Maphorisa.
When we genuinely look back and we think about the journey of Amapiano in this country, where it started, its humble beginnings, and the cultural phenomenon it's grown to be, it's genuinely something to be marveled at. But more importantly, when we look at the journey of Kabza or DJ Maphorisa, pioneering this industry, pioneering this art form, pioneering this genre of music, beloved by the entire world, it's genuinely something out of a movie. You know, if there's anything we can be proud of South Africans, and we know we have our flaws, we know we have our issues, we know we have our downsides and our downfalls, be it inequality, be it unemployment, be it the electricity, be it corruption even. With all the problems we have in South Africa, it's genuinely amazing to see that this can be birthed out of such a country, where it should have been impossible, where it should have been unlikely, where we should have been incapable, yet we continue to pull through and join the world together through our music. But it's not only our music, it's our entertainment, it's our culture. From Tyler to Trevor Noah to past legends, Brenda Fassie, Hugh Masekela, Miriam Makeba, the legend continues in South Africa. From legends we've lost like Zahara, who were taken away from us too soon, and many other legends that I can't name off the top of my head. South Africa's culture is just simply not normal, it's spiritual. And if anything, the Scorpion Kings concert reminded us of the power we have within our music. And hey, take this from somebody who didn't even attend the concert because I couldn't afford it. The fact that I've seen these videos online, the fact that I've seen a glimpse of the performances, I can only imagine how it was firsthand. And whether or not you're a university student who is trying to just blow off some steam after writing exams, whether you come from the far ends of South Africa just to enjoy some good music, one thing is for sure, and that's the fact that Scorpion Kings brought us all together as a country. And we can only hope that in such dire times that we're facing in South Africa, we will continue to have events like this where we come together as one.